Hello, my name is Kara, and I'm going to teach you American Sign Language in this video. This is the third video in a four-part series that teaches basic introductory ASL, and I hope you enjoy. There are also 3 sensitivity training videos that will be linked in the description below and also available on Edpuzzle. If you haven't seen the other videos, I recommend that you follow along with what I do, so that way you can get the most out of the videos and remember everything as much as possible. The first word that we're going to be learning today is happy. So for happy, you'll take your 2 hands near your stomach and chest, and you'll bring them upwards like this. So you have one on your upper ribs, one on your chest, and bring them upwards. The next word that you can learn is sad. So for sad, you'll put your fingers near your cheeks area and bring them down. And make sure that you show the emotion as you're saying it. So for sad, make sure you look sad. It's similar to the word for cry, which is when you put your fingers near your tear ducts and draw little tears. You have to look sad while you're doing it. Meanwhile, fine is making a hand like this, a 5, putting it to your chest. So I'm fine. The next word that we'll learn is feel. So bring your hand flat and bring your finger down and bring it upwards like this. So let's review everything that we've gone over so far. Happy is with your 2 hands, bring them upwards. Sad is super sad. Crying, fine. And the next word we'll learn is angry. So angry is bring your hands up from more of your belly area and bring them upwards. I like to think of a angry gorilla who's pounding its chest. So angry, and make sure you look angry when you're doing it. So you're upset. Next word that you can learn is good. So you'll bring your fingers to your mouth and lips and have a hand ready below, and then bring it to that hand. So good. But then similarly, bad is having it like this, but then flipping it down. So you're getting rid of it. Bad. You might remember from a previous video what thank you is, which is less outwards. It's less down. So you just sort of angle it towards the person. Here's the difference. I'll show you. So this is good. This is thank you. And this is bad. The next word that we'll learn is hurt. So hurt is putting your fingers together like this and then turning them away from each other. It sort of represents a bone breaking. So I'm now going to ask you a couple of questions which you can answer. I'll give you a few seconds to answer at home. So if I'll ask you a question and you see if you can translate it in your head and answer. So hopefully you said no to that question, but if you said yes, I'm sorry. I asked you, hurt you. The repetition of you helps to make it more of a question. So once again, that's you, hurt you. I'll also ask another question. So this is how. So how are you is like this. So I guess I'm gonna ask you, how are you? So how are you? And then answer at home with all the adjectives that we've went over. Are you fine? Sad? Happy? Angry? So more practice questions. I'll ask one more. I'll say, and you notice that I'm raising my eyebrows, which indicates that it's a question, which is a yes or no question. So hopefully you said yes, but you might have said that you feel bad because I asked, do you feel good? So you feel good? And I hope you said yes. The next section of this video, we'll go over some family-related vocab. So if you want to say mom, it's making a 5 and bring it to your chin. And then grandma is mom and bringing it out 1. So grandma versus mom. And then Dad is the same movement on your forehead and bringing it out one. This is dad. This is grandpa. Grandpa. Next, we'll go over brother. So in order to know brother, you have to know that boy is this up by your forehead. So brother is also by your forehead. It's sort of boy and a word that is related to siblings. So you can either do boy plus siblings, which is you'll make this finger shape. So from the top view, it looks like this. From the side, it looks like this. Make sure your thumb is not like this, it's down here with both of your hands. Make it with both hands. So go from up here by your forehead to down here. And it's both of these stacked on top of each other. Meanwhile, girl is making a thumbs up, dragging down like this from your ear to your bottom chin. So you can either go like girl plus sibling related words, which is the same hand position, which looks like this. Your thumbs are in, your two hands are on top of each other, or you can just go like this, simply. Bring it by your chin and then combine them. Another word that's important is uncles. So uncle is making a U, bring it by your forehead and bringing it back and forth like this. Uncles. And aunts is making an A and bringing it down here and changing it back and forth. You might notice that a lot of the male related words are up here, like brother, father, grandfather, uncle. And then your more female related words are down here, like sister, mom, grandma, and aunt. So another word is baby. So baby is just going like this, like you're holding a baby. And children is tapping an invisible child's head and bringing it over. Children. So now we'll learn the word for how much. So how much is making fists and popping them upwards. How much? How much? So I'm going to ask you a question now for practice. What does this mean? And make sure you answer at home. So what does this mean? It means boy. What does this mean? It means brother. What does this mean? It means girl. And what does this mean? It means sister. So, and also lastly, what does this mean? It means how much. We're going to learn the word for have. So have is making a bent hand shape, a 90-degree angle, and bringing it to your almost your shoulders, where your arm, the edge of your shirt is right here. So have. Have. I'll ask you a pop quiz question now. So I'll do that one more time. I said, sister, you have how much? So I hope you either answered with 1, 2, 3, or as many sisters as you have. Or if you have no sisters, to say none, you make 2 zeros and bring them outwards. I have none. So I would say none because I don't have any sisters. You can do the same with brothers, or children, or uncles, or aunts. The next word that we'll go over is all. So all is taking a flat hand, bringing another hand near on top, and just going around in a circle like you're referring to all of it, the whole thing. So what's this? It's all. The next word you'll learn is if. So make an I with your hand and bring it near your cheek. This is if or suppose. So if you want to say, if hurt, are you sad? You could say, if you hurt, you sad, you. And then you'll answer yes or no. So once again, what's this versus what's this? The first word was all, the second word was if. The next word you'll learn is from. So from is bringing one hand pointing upwards and one hand that will come away from that other hand, like you're taking something from somewhere. From. And here, pointing to the ground. Here. So we'll also review, if you might remember from last video, what this is. This is where, like you're pointing on a map. So if I want to say, you from where, now you would finger spell where you're from. So I say NJ, New Jersey. You from where, and then you finger spell. Now we'll end with a little review of all the words that we've gone over. First, we'll go over what does this mean? Angry versus that's sad. That's to cry. And last, what is this? Happy. Fine. Feel. Mom. Dad. Boy. Girl. Brother. Sister. All. If. From. I hope that you will remember some of those words and start using them in your everyday life. If you want to go back to our other videos as a refresher, feel free to do so, or check out the sensitivity training videos that are located in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you join us for our fourth and final video. Bye!